starting. We are live.
Hello, people of the internet.
All right, everyone tweeted out.
I ain't tweeting nothing. You lost.
Yo, you ain't been on
Nah.
Twitter. You've been like ghost from Twitter.
I check it, but like the only thing I check is DMs when I get off work, and then I just be lurking. I don't really tweet all that much.
Yeah, I
It's because
know.
I'm honestly too I'm too tired to tweet. I don't know all this time. Do you got a list of what we're talking about?
Oh yeah. Since I'm the only one that does work out here,
Yeah, it's your channel.
bitch,
Sure.
it's a group podcast. What?
Hey,
I also need a link to this video. Where is it at? Oh, I got it.
What's good, Janine, Drac, my boys, my people. Got a good show today. I got this crazy. It's not crazy. I got this question I want to ask her before we even get into anything. But we're gonna wait a little bit. Oh, that's Ninja. Oh shoot! When did you change your YouTube name, Ninja?
Hey, bro, I ain't no ninja watches this.
What?
I'm famous. Ah, get it.
oh! I didn't know what you were talking about first. What are you talking about? Last week, yo, tomato. He said, "I'll get Drake on in a minute." Bet. Oh my god.
Wait, is there like a Shinobi Strikers beta out right now?
It's actually, I think it's live right now.
Turn that shit on.
I haven't even like turned it on. Like
I have it downloaded.
Play right now.
But
if you go on PSN, just scroll past that joint.
I'm downloading it just because I want to see how bad it is.
No, it's so bad.
I downloaded it and
I tried playing it the first time. It didn't even work.
It's honestly so bad. It's actually disrespectful that they had a beta. Like, why?
Right.
Someone uploaded a clip to it. Now I can't see it anymore. I was going to click on it.
I don't get it. It's like I want to play it, but all I see on Twitter is negative, and I'm like, should I even? Like y'all swaying me not to.
No, I'm slandering.
Yo, what I don't get is Vaughn. This man is hyping. That's the only positive tweet I've seen, and all the Naruto dudes all don't like it. They're the ones who are like, nah.
Naruto need to let it go. They already released the last Storm game. They just need to let it rock. Let it go, bro.
See, Mike says it's gonna sell very
adding it to my cart right now. Add it to the cart.
What game? Oh, the beta? Oh, I thought you were pre-ordering the game. I was like, you're wild.
Oh, God, no.
Before even playing it.
Last time I tried playing the beta, it didn't even work.
That's what everyone says. I'm just like, all right.
So I haven't even gotten a chance to play. Like, the gameplay I'm looking at right now is nothing like I ever knew.
I mean, yeah, because they got to do something different. Because, I don't know, I liked Storm. I fell off, honestly, after 2, to be honest. I didn't buy, what was the one after 2? Generations or something? I didn't buy that. And then I kind of was like, let me buy 3.
Honestly, 2 is the one that I think is the best, but 3 is like actually kind of the best.
Actually the best. That's how I feel as well. That's exactly how I feel.
I honestly never played the Naruto games. I
played them every storm.
Naruto Storm is that shit.
Mm-hmm. So I have the collectors, not collect, but whatever you can like switch the sides. You know what I'm talking about? It could be it could be Naruto with his 2-tailed demon form, or it could be Sasuke with his curse mark. That shit was like hot. And then 2, I love 2. I played 2 the most.
I'm about to cop them bitches on Switch.
Nah, bugging. I'm good off of them now.
No, I'm definitely copying. 2's, you can buy them separately, so I might just buy 2.
I don't know. I just feel like I wouldn't really want to. Really wouldn't. I wouldn't care to play them.
What makes 3 the best compared to all the other ones?
Because it fixed all. Because like 2, you had unlimited. Specifically, 2 had unlimited substitution, so it was just retarded. But so 3 finally came in and gave you a certain amount, and that honestly just made it all better for me.
It just fixed a lot of the bullshit and had a good roster. And
but why is 4 not as good?
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. We just kind of stopped caring by that point.
It's just like,
yeah,
I'm good off this, you know.
Yeah, I played the story mode, and that was basically it.
The Naruto versus Sasuke fight at the end was dumb fire, though.
Yeah, it was for sure. All right. Anyways, before we get started, I want to ask y'all this. All right, because I was just thinking about it today. I'm at church, and this little freaking kid in front of me was being a rascal. So. Did y'all get beat when y'all were childs? Like whenever you were acting out in public and shit?
No.
I wait till I got home.
Yeah, obviously.
I wouldn't get hit in public.
Obviously. I mean, like when you got home, you just get beat if you're being an idiot.
I get smacked. I don't know, but like.
I mean, with the spoon. That's the typical spoon. Did you get the spoon?
My mom smacked me across the face. Fucking spoon. My mom used her open hand.
What? That's disrespectful. That's too much. You got to get the spoon. The spoon is like a respect.
I feel like the spoon would hurt more, nigga.
It does, but it's more slap. That's too much. What?
What you mean? I'm like 5. I don't know about respect.
I mean, I guess a little bit. I got that a little bit, but I got more of the spoon treatment. But anyway, so are y'all gonna do that as fathers? You think you're gonna do that as fathers?
Probably not.
Probably not.
You're bugging, because the way I see it is, whenever you're such a young age, you don't understand until you get that treatment. I'm gonna hope my wife can be soft, because I'm not going to have to deal with that crying. I'm gonna beat and walk away.
I'm sure there's various other ways to discipline your child without hitting them, but
I think it really puts you in your place, though. You get scared of it, so then you really be like, all right, I cannot mess up. Like, he's getting mad, let me listen.
But not even that. Like, I still did the stupid shit.
Yeah, you still do it. But then once they yell at you once, you second guess yourself. You're like, wait a second, they gonna hit me with that. Let me chill. That's the way. Because like as a kid, you're very stubborn. So yelling, you could just take it, ignore it. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to do it. I think you got the closest object. Yeah, sometimes that's how it be. Sometimes. Anyways, all right. So I want to start off today touching on the crossplay situation with Sony. It's a little less of a topic now, but they did respond a second time, and their newest statement was, "We're hearing it. We're looking at a lot of possibilities. You can imagine that the circumstances around that affect a lot more than just one game. I'm confident we'll get to a solution which will be understood and accepted by our game community, while at the same time supporting our business." So that was by Sean Layden. So they had that's our second statement. And I guess before I get into anything else, what do y'all think about that?
You need to let me use my skins. What?
Facts.
I need my battle pass on Switch, bro. What the fuck? I don't know.
Do you think that has? I mean, I don't know. I feel like, is there hope in that? Do you guys see like they could figure something out?
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think they will.
I feel like that's just Sony banter.
So with that being said, I was listening to Weapon Wheel podcast from their E3, and they had this guy was named Dark Cloud, and he works for Sony. He's part of the marketing division, and he says the reason why they don't do it is because they don't want any type of crossplay, or any type of crossplay requires them to reveal their algorithm. I'm not sure what he means by that, and to give them access to their database, and they don't want to help Xbox specifically. He kept saying they don't want to help Xbox at all, because they do that. I don't know. They just don't want to have any part in Xbox's business. They just want to stay away from that. And they were like, "Oh, what about Nintendo?" They're like, "Nintendo doesn't really care. They just want to increase their worldwide relevancy." So that's the whole reason why Nintendo's doing it with them. But basically, he was saying, yeah, they're never gonna do it, and that's that. So kind of mad, because like he said, I do want my skins and all that, but
look. All I know is that whenever a game is crossplay, I'm just not putting my account on PS4. It's just
at that point.
I mean, because it was PC and iPhone and iOS. So it's not completely cut off, but yeah.
You can pretty much play with anything but Sony, dog. So
I'm good. Like, next time a big game drop that's crossplay, I'm good on putting my.
I was so hurt, dog.
I'll put that shit on Switch and we'll be good, bro.
Right, I want to play it on Switch. They got gyro controls, bro.
And niggas trash. I be getting free wins on Switch. I be getting so many solo wins on Switch, and it don't even go to shit because my account's not on.
Yeah, because I just have a random generic account. My name's Bath Soap on there.
Bath Soap?
I didn't know that's to put out. Like, let me just. You were killed by bath soap, you know, that kind of deal. Anyways, so yeah, we may never get it. So Tomato says he thinks they're going to. I don't think they ever will, honestly.
I have no reason to think Sony would do that. So
yeah, yeah. So it's not the biggest deal, but it is a little bit of annoying. But I can't blame them. They're at the top. Xbox didn't want to participate before, so I can't exactly blame them. Xbox did it, so it's like whatever. But anyways, next up, PlayStation Now is going to offer downloads later this year. It says the functionality is due to roll out in late September, but will be limited to PlayStation 4 games. And it says at least initially. What do you guys think about that?
Trash until it comes PS3.
You said what?
They're making it like Game Pass is what I was about to say.
I said trash until they allow PS3 downloads.
Yeah, that's exactly how I'm
feeling. That's damn. I mean, I think PS4 is a start. Having PS4 games, that's a start, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's also a way for them to do backwards compatibility PS5. I would not be surprised if PS Now was the way they did it.
True. Damn, I didn't think about that. Would y'all be mad about that? With that?
No, because backwards compatibility is always good.
I mean, the fact it
might be locked behind a service, you never know.
Yeah.
Or they might just straight up make it backwards compatible. I feel like that would be the best move.
I don't know. Sony stay on bullshit. I don't really know. You really just gotta take it how you get it when they happen.
Basically.
So and then it also says the games you download work in the same way that PlayStation Plus games do. That is, they'll work as long as you have an active PS Now subscription and should be playable offline on your primary PS4. Much like other PlayStation content, the games can also be played on other accounts that share the same PS4. So that means our crossplay games would be. If we have, does that mean if one person has PS Now, then you could access it?
Maybe.
Shoot. What if we split, dude? We split the PlayStation every month.
Oh, we can't game share again until December, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
But what happens in December?
He fucked this account up, and now he can only
something goes. My PS4.
He tried to play his Vita, and it fucked the account up, and now we can't game share until December.
Listen, it was like. My Vita, I didn't turn it on forever, so I turned it on this one day, and like it just wouldn't. I think it's because I changed my password, so I was trying to log
imagine losing half your games because niggas wanted to play the PS Vita, bro.
Yo, I don't know what I was trying to
do. I was sick. You'd imagine I was sick.
I don't know what I was trying to do because I don't use it. But I was so mad. I'm like, yo, let me on this, John, because I was basically locked out of my Vita. I couldn't do anything.
But it's okay though, because that means we're getting Spider-Man on my account, and that shit will not happen.
Yeah, I'm all right with that though. I'm all right with that. But yeah, so I don't know what's going on though, because somebody activated my account on the PS4 and I don't know who. So he wasn't able to reactivate it, and now we can't do anything until I can deactivate everyone again until
6 months.
December. Yeah, 6. As you know, we talked to support, they wouldn't let. I think it's annoying, but what can you do?
Why do you have to wait 6 whole months?
Because what you do is because every 6 months you can deactivate your account on every single system. So I guess that's 6 months.
They only let you do it once every 6 months.
Yeah, I guess
that's. But you've done it once recently.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
He did it for his Vita. That's what fucked it up.
Oh my god, Jammer.
Chill. What? It don't even affect you. Anyways, all right. So next up, PlayStation hits low-cost PS4 games. They announced it last month, and it should be coming out this month. So it's going to be in physical and digital versions. So things like Uncharted, Bloodborne, Street Fighter 5, Battlefield 4, Ratchet & Clank, Metal Gear Solid 5 are $19.99. It's going to have that red. It's going to be like a red thing on the games, and it'll be like PlayStation hits, just the same way they do it for every generation. I think that's cool. I just want to throw that out there.
Green back.
Green? It was never green.
It was green for the PS1.
PS1.
It was.
It was green.
But PS3 it was like black. It wasn't really anything crazy.
No, PS3 had the green one. The whole case was, or red. I mean, the whole like case was red or something like that.
Okay, that's the same way it is for this one then.
Yeah.
I should put it on screen. Yeah, I don't have it up. But all right. Just throw it out there. So this is a little specific, but Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is going to be harder than Dark Souls and Bloodborne. They announced that there's going to be a resurrection mechanic, but From Software said it's going to be harder than those two games. What do y'all think?
I think it's probably just for. I'm sure probably not that much harder, and it's probably just for promotional purposes that they're saying that.
Yeah, because I think it has a lot of more crazy combat with the whole that zip rope thing. So I think that would be cool. But I feel like, would you guys say Dark Souls is harder than Bloodborne?
I feel like Aaron's the only one who can answer because I haven't played the games.
I would say the one I had the most trouble in was Dark Souls 1, but that's because that's the first one I played, obviously.
Did you play 3?
Yeah, I beat them all.
How does that one compare? Because I didn't finish it. I was having a little bit of, just because I'm trying to get used to it from Bloodborne. That's my issue.
Pretty easy. It's pretty standard. It's actually easier than 1 because they took away the fucking the mechanic. I forget the name of it, but usually when Dark Souls 1, when you get hit, you would stagger, like you would just like trip over, and they got rid of that mechanic. Like it's not even there.
Because it's a lot more fast paced.
So it's pretty much easier. So you can just get hit and then run away. Like in Dark Souls 1, you'd get hit and it was a wrap.
Yeah, this game slated for 2019. And then Birdie, he said ain't really backwards compatibility if you're paying it. That's what I was thinking. So that's I guess we're going back to that, but I was thinking like that's not exactly backwards. So maybe they won't do that, but I guess on that, do you guys think they have to have that for PS5?
Well, I was just saying it would be like their replacement.
Replacement
isn't the actual backwards. It's like a cop out to get more money, basically. I don't think they'll actually do it, but I feel like they'll just straight up do backwards compatibility.
I guess maybe just for PS4 though.
Definitely not PS3 and PS2.
Yeah, and so that's where PS Now comes in. But yeah. Anyways, so on to the main topic. Do you guys think Sony is going to stick to realistic and movie-like games from now on?
Yes. Why not? Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, until it stops selling.
Why wouldn't they?
You don't think they're ever gonna?
Nope.
I mean, like, here's the thing.
Aside from Ratchet and Clank, nope.
People on Twitter always complain about how movie-like their games are, and then they still like the really like big ones like God of War and like Last of Us and stuff like that still sell a lot. So they're really
Last of Us is probably the least movie-like game they've made though.
The least?
I mean, God of War.
I was gonna say.
God of War.
I was about to say.
I mixed them too. God of War is the least movie-like game they've released.
I mean, I kind of disagree because there's like the whole game kind of transitions from cutscene to walking around pretty seamlessly. It still kind of feels like a movie.
But there's a huge amount of gameplay like there's a lot of dungeons.
It's much more bulky, but I mean
there's a lot of RPG elements.
But it's still movie-like.
I mean, it's movie-like, but I'm saying it's the least movie-like. I'm still saying it's movie.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah,
but all of them still sell.
I think that's based off of God of War is already a franchise there's
a lot more gameplay in God of War than there is The Last of Us.
So
man, moving those ladders, lots of gameplay
right there. Like Horizon, it's like Guerrilla Games. You think because of Horizons 2 is coming out, man? I really think about that because the only thing I can think of, only studio.
Yeah, but Horizon's not really movie-like.
It's still they still try to put that cinematic feel.
A story mode.
There's a story mode. But every game has a story mode.
No, but I'm saying they're making the story more cinematic.
It's not really that cinematic. I've been playing that game and I'm really having to hit any cutscenes, like any crazy cutscene. Like I just walk up to someone, talk to them, and then I go. Like there's not really big cutscenes in that game.
I guess that's fair.
I still think the idea is like that seamless talk, and then it's just a real dramatic when you're talking to them. If it's a main story portion, and then it's just like seamless, go back into it. I don't know, but Birdie says
I don't think that makes a movie like.
I think
movie like means like Last of Us, where it's movie and then a little bit of gameplay and then movie and then a little bit of gameplay.
But even then, that was over exaggerated. Like there were
obviously there's gameplay. Obviously there's gameplay, but
yeah,
like Horizon's gameplay 95%.
Yeah, that one's more gameplay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But that's what I was saying about God of War. How God of War's movie like because like
it does have
more there are more chunks.
Yeah, it's more good. I'm not. I think you're because I'm saying God of War is more movie like than Horizon. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying if out of all the movie like games, not including Horizon, because I don't think it's a movie like game.
I feel like most of them are going to go for the God of War approach though. Now, or the Last of Us approach, because technically God of War went with the Last of Us approach.
Birdie says he prefers PS3 gen Sony. What first party games were coming out during PS3?
Uncharted,
Killzone.
Killzone was kind of Killzone 1 was bad on the PS2 in my opinion, but 2 and 3 were pretty good. 2 is much better.
What else was there though? There's more stuff.
There's Resistance. They did Resistance also.
Oh, missed that game.
They did Uncharted.
Uncharted, that's when it started.
Ratchet and Clank.
They did like 10 Ratchet and Clank. So
Crack in Time was so good though. All those other Ratchet and Clank games was worth it because we got Crack in Time.
Little Big Planet.
I heard the last PS3 one was not bad. It was
the last PS3 one. Yeah.
Which one? Which one? Short. Wait, which?
Into the Nexus.
Yeah.
The last one they made on PS3. I heard it wasn't bad though.
No, I got like 8. It's just short. It's like a mini game basically.
Yeah,
I PS4 that heat, nigga. They need to make a new one of them joints.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting, but they're making.
Well, they're making Spider-Man. It's probably in development.
Definitely, they probably have a smaller team doing it.
They were putting
I'm pretty sure that shit sold well too.
I mean, it came out $40, so it probably helped.
Yeah, that shit was heat. I got caught day one.
Mm-hmm.
Mon Nation Racers, Resistance, All Stars. Yeah, because all they have right now is movie games. Like no variety. They're all the story. It's like there's besides Media Molecule, they're the only ones that are sticking to what they're doing. I mean, I feel like nobody actually in the industry is really doing first person except like first person shooters or just different stuff besides Nintendo. But that's how they've always been, very variety. Whereas now it's just like Xbox with what they did have, Quantum Break, everything is just story. There's no more people really trying to do first person shooters. And you think that's probably just how the market is, I guess.
More people play games now, so I mean, like they want to approach it in a easier way for people to play. And movies are something people always watch.
And it's showing in their press conference. As you saw, these dudes are trying to make even a conference a movie experience, for God's sakes. Like, I don't know. I think I personally don't like it. What do you guys like it?
No.
I mean, I'm fine with The Last of Us because that's what I expect The Last of Us to be like. That's why I buy The Last of Us.
I mean, not just that. I mean, in terms of Sony not even trying anything, and it seems like anything different anymore.
I mean, the thing is, like, all the games I've seen so far are kind of what I expected of them when I first heard of them. Like the only one that isn't is God of War. God of War is the one that I think is taking the biggest turn because when Detroit came out, that's made by people who made Heavy Rain.
Detroit,
that's exactly what I expected.
Yeah.
Last of Us, that's Naughty Dog. It's going to be like Last of Us is, but Spider-Man, I feel like that looks cinematic, but
I don't think it's going to be movie-like, though.
It's not going to be movie-like. It definitely is in the missions in sort of like an Uncharted movie-like sense where it's like an action movie, but I don't think it's going to be like the way The Last of Us and God of War are, where it's more talky and stuff like that.
So in the Weapon War podcast, that same Dark Cloud guy, you guys noticed how in The Last of Us 2, that gameplay they showed, people were starting to think that was scripted. Did y'all ever...
That shit was definitely...
So it wasn't. It isn't, bro. I'm telling you, the guy said it. No, all that stuff. Like, so that what happened there, you could have, if you play that same scene, you could have a different experience. And it's
No,
different stuff would have happened.
I don't not believe that.
I'm not
because
saying
that's how
that.
Last
Yeah,
of Us
you
1
can't
happened,
have a different
but
experience.
they definitely played that gameplay segment a certain way to get the result.
To get that exact result, yes, but you could play it and have something different that is still cinematic in that sense, is what I mean.
I mean, that's how Last of Us 1 was.
The same with how she pulled it out of her thing. Like if you didn't get hit, or if you, I don't know, if you got hit on the other arm, you know, I don't know, like in the leg, it was.
That's how Last of Us was. This is how the first one was.
Describing Last of Us 1. I don't know.
I guess that wasn't a good example. The car scene as well, like when she hit under there, like you didn't have to do that. And so yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you can hide in different places.
Yeah,
in Last of Us 1.
If you play Last of Us 1, like,
I'm not really sure what you're
every single segment you play it. You could play it any way you want. Like you could throw the brick, or you could not throw the brick. But when you hit things, it dynamically hits whatever's around you. Like I've pushed someone against the glass of a gas station.
It's better for it to be scripted though. It's like if it was just like OD, like people like okay.
Well, I mean, yeah. Obviously, there's going to be the flashy way to get it, but when you play through that section, it's not going to look nearly like that, but it's still going to be like
cinematic
when you hit it. Like, because when you swing a bat in that game, it looks cinematic with the way they do the shaky camera and all that stuff, the close up, all that stuff. That's just how it is.
Said in the chat. We had real classics on PS3. We don't really have the same thing on PS4, apart from a few like Gravity Rush 2. I think a large part of it too is because that is it. I feel like it's very opinionated.
I think talking about Gravity Rush 2, but that shit ain't sell dick. So
yo, I mean, yeah,
I'm on some frauds, bro.
It's not even our fault. They didn't really show it to us besides a trailer at E3.
Sony fans were like, Xbox don't got games like this, and then didn't copy it.
But that's the thing. There's a lot of variety, and it's like not everyone is gonna buy everything, and that's the idea. And then that wasn't a AAA game. That's more of a AA game. So the budget wasn't really there.
I'm just saying you can't be like Xbox don't have shit like this and then not copy. Like that's why they don't got shit like that because ain't nobody copying. Who the fuck cares?
It's just a niche type of IP, because even though not that many people that bought it, the few that did, they are so passionate about it, you know. Yeah, so
them servers already offline, bro.
Already off. I mean, I don't know. It's not even a big deal though. Like I
was probably gonna like get eventually too, but
why? Just it's an offline game. Why does the server being shut off matter?
Because they have mad costumes locked behind online. I'm not trying.
Bro, you can buy them off the store. The only thing that no.
What? You can't get any of the stuff locked behind those dusty tokens or whatever. It's gone. Like you cannot get it.
There wasn't costumes locked behind.
Yes, there was. I was researching this because I was like, maybe I want to get this game, and now I don't.
Bro, you're gonna not get it because
I'm not gonna get it because the niggas turned the servers off because niggas.
This man is mad about a single player game getting its servers turned off.
I didn't get it either because of that. I was like, no, like. It's extra shit with the servers being on.
I didn't even play it to get those costumes. I didn't even know because I beat the game.
I'm not you. I want to get the
picture Monster Hunter servers going off when they say you can't get half these armor sets.
When I buy a game, I want the full game as the game released, and I can't get that. So
you're gonna get the full game as the game released.
I can't get every piece of content
because during the story mode, it gives you the costume that you'll get.
No, you can't.
And look, yes, Peacock says he said you can still get those costumes.
How? Because they've been saying those costumes are unavailable.
That would make sense.
That's what every Gravity Rush 2 community is saying they should put a way to get them so people who get the game retroactively can have a chance to use those costumes.
Do you know what are one of the costumes that you can't get anymore? Do you know?
I don't know, nigga.
You said you did your research. That's why I'm asking.
I was researching in terms of if I could get the costumes, and everyone said no, so I didn't buy it.
Most of them are just Gravity Rush loyal bonus. That's what I'm saying. I was never aware that there was anything that was that hard locked to the online. I have no clue what y'all are talking about. And I still think that you guys are going to miss out on such a good game because you can't get a few puny costumes.
Sony should let me play the entire game and get all the content.
The online portion isn't even really part of the... That's just an online
listen to me. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Sony should let me get everything that they put in the game when it launched. End of story. That's all I care about.
Oh, that's just wait.
How much is the game right now? I still haven't played it. I love the first one.
Probably $20.
I just wanted to know because I might buy it.
See, costumes weren't really worth it. The treasure, I will say, those treasure hunts, I would get annoyed by them because some of the pictures, Birdie, they were so hard to find, and it just made me so mad. So I was like, all right, screw this. Like if you play the first game, you get most of the costumes. I don't know because y'all really about to miss out on an experience because you can't get some costumes that really don't affect the gameplay in any form or fashion. That's just crazy to me. That's just wild to me. That's just say.
Wait, what even led to Gravity Rush discussion? Wasn't it about like variety of games?
Yeah, I mean that's a first party game that's not really like any of the others in a sense.
All right, well, the reason why PS4 doesn't make first party games the way they did in PS3 is because they weren't falling behind. Didn't have the reason to be pushing out games. PS3, you got Starhawk, you got Twisted Metal, you got all these random games that they decided to bring back for no reason, just so that they have an excuse for you to play the PS3. Like, oh, look, all these games Xbox doesn't have.
So you think now it's
They're
because
selling so much, all they really have to do is make the marquee titles one that people really want. That ends up being the movie-like games right now, at least.
Bro, I'm about to look up these costumes because I'm gonna tell you, just like he said, there's a Nier DLC, there's a Fantasy Star Online 2. Those are free to download.
Those weren't locked behind the Dusty.
I'm just saying. Those Dusty Corn costumes, I promise you, they are crusty.
Nigga,
dusty.
listen to me. I'm gonna say it one more time.
Bro, I don't care. I don't care because that's a petty excuse. That's not a real.
I don't want to hear about the game anymore. Then I don't want to hear about the game anymore. If you don't care about my reason, I don't want to hear your reason for me to buy it. So shut the fuck up and let's move on.
I don't think you're gonna buy it to begin with, anyways. So I think that's just. Anyways, let's move on. So something that Weapon Wheel they were talking about, and I think we should try to discuss. Do you guys think Sony's getting cocky?
No, I think they're just riding the wave.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're being caught. I just do it.
More complacent.
I think they're doing what you should do when you're in first place. Is
yeah.
What you did to get you in first place.
That's what I was thinking when I was listening to it too. I don't think so either. One guy was like, if they're being cocky now, I would hate to see them.
It sucks for consumers, but business wise, they're doing exactly what they should do.
Yeah.
Understand.
Sooner or later, they're going to turn around and end up doing what everyone probably wants them to do by opening up servers when they like. If the Xbox ends up getting surpassing the PS5, you know, in the next generation, things will definitely flip. People will be asking if Xbox is too complacent, and while Sony's probably doing a bunch of things to push through things.
Yeah, and Xbox is still buying new studios. Like I think Xbox, whatever that next Xbox is going to be fucking called. I don't think they're gonna come out on. I don't think they're gonna come out the gate on top. But I think PS4 on PlayStation is gonna have a little more. They're gonna have to have a little more fight than what they had this generation.
It's like a reverse of what happened last generation, except this time, like instead of 360 being on top, it's Sony being on top. So PlayStation had to figure out ways to advance their console to make it so people could buy it. But
when we think back to 360, were they pushing out a lot of first-party games?
It slowed down a lot more.
No, they had a lot, but they slowed down, and it's just like they took advantage. There was even though PS2 and Xbox had online, but they really took advantage of the new online infrastructure, and it just blew Sony's out of the water.
Yeah, like games like Call of Duty were really booming specifically for Xbox. Yeah. And if the biggest game in the world is booming on one specific system, that one's obviously going to be the one popping.
I feel like Call of Duty has lost its touch now in terms of I don't know.
No, Call of Duty is definitely done.
It still sells.
Yeah,
but it's not as exciting. Decreasing in popularity, and you can even see it in the Call of Duty YouTubers who are like we already lost on the Call of Duty YouTubers when
they go to
Minecraft and Fortnite and all that stuff happened. Yeah. But now the diehard ones that even went through World War II and all that stuff. When they saw the Blackout Pass come out, or whatever it's called.
What is that? I did see the
season pass. They're like, why even have a season pass? No other game on the market right now is really running a season pass anymore. Yeah. It's like an archaic sort of thing that people don't want.
I'm so happy that shit died out, dude.
I mean, yeah, honestly, season passes were kind of like the old online pass where you need to pay to get online. People were like, nah, get that out of here. Season pass just lasted so much longer.
The EA online pass, that wasn't even a successful business venture for them. They just held on to it because they were doing it already. Yeah. Niggas was not copying those. We're I'm good. I'll play the single player.
Like,
And then-
right, if you were buying Dead Space 3 and had the online, get that out of here. Ain't nobody about to pay $10 extra for after you bought used Dead Space 3 to play Dead Space 3 online. Ain't nobody want that.
They tried to do it with
so.
Battlefield 3, and then people just were like, all right, I just won't copy it. If I can't copy used, like, I'm good. And
I think
like,
Vita games did it too. They had online passes.
So then for Battlefield 4, they were like, chill, we're not doing that shit anymore.
Sony games actually did it for a little while, but they stopped
like,
pretty fast.
Uncharted
3, I think, might have had one.
Soul Sacrifice, I think, had a online. You had to get that. You would get it on the online store. It was interesting, but they said I think Sony should bring back old IPs. With y'all like The Legend of Dragoon? Did any of y'all play that? I've always heard of that game. I never played it.
RPG. I really doubt
Legend of Dragoon is very good, but they need to leave that right where that shit is.
The only way they would be able to do it is if Shuhei Yoshida personally came up and made it.
Definitely. Because I feel like he was. I feel like he was part of the development team for that game back in the day.
He was. I'm pretty sure he was he might have been
nothing high. I don't think it was high. I don't think it was directed.
I think he worked on. He
worked on it. Yeah, just worked on it. Yeah. So definitely, he could pull some strings. He said it would be nice with all these JRPGs.
He was the producer of the game.
Okay, dang.
Yeah,
that's pretty big.
If he wanted that game, I'm sure that game would come out.
Yeah. All right.
Cool for now, though, Yoshida. I think we're good.
You said what?
So I think we're cool for now, though, Yoshida.
Obviously that's not coming out. Medieval, they're already bringing back though.
Medieval, yeah.
I don't know what else you would really want.
I think it'll be based on the Parappa. They're trying to. That's what's interesting with those might be PS5 things because they did kind of revive them a little bit. They remastered them.
They revived like Parappa, Loco Roco, Patapon. Haven't all the Patapon games been re-released and no one knows this? Like,
yeah, dude, it's really because I keep saying I need to go buy them, but then I forget because I don't see it anywhere. I don't see it anywhere. It's just like, yo, that's not how you do it. You don't remaster and just say about one thing about it. I really need to go back and play those.
Like, I knew Patapon 1 was remastered, but I had no idea Patapon 2 comes out this year remastered or whatever. Like, some nonsense like that.
Those are heat, if anyone didn't know.
I never played Patapon. For all I know, Patapon 2 could already be out, and I don't even know. It's like the PlayStation Store search feature is so terrible too.
That store need to get just nuked. It's pretty.
I honestly use the web browser store to buy my things most often because like I can't handle that.
It's real easy to navigate on that. But I can't start my downloads because my account is activated on someone else's. So I would like go on the account and put in my download queue, then just turn on my PS4, go to my library, and start downloading it. If you could start the download though. You could start,
I don't want to do all that. I have to connect my PS4.
You don't want to do all that? What the heck? I think it could read you. It does. You don't need to connect anything really. Once you log in, it sees it in a sense. But
I'm about to check that right now.
If you activate, if it's your primary system, it you don't have to do anything. That's all you got to do, and then you can start downloads. But I can't do that because mine on my account, my PS4 is Dube's account. So I download something. I started downloading his account. I think I've done it before. I've turned on his PS4. But yeah. All right, so on to some Xbox news.
Ooh, Gamescom?
Xbox is to announce new accessories and hardware. That's all they announced. Hey, we're coming with a bunch of new accessories and hardware at Gamescom.
Xbox niggas love that shit. So I mean, we laugh at it, but they really be eating that shit up.
They love them customizable controllers. They love buying.
Them customizable controllers are kind of dumb fire though.
They were. I remember because it's just funny how last year's Gamescom was literally all about. They spent like 30 minutes on controllers.
I went online and I looked at like the customization, and I might cop one for my PC.
It was crazy. You could like do every little.
That shit's fire. I might cop one just for like use as a gamepad on my PC.
Let me see. I'm trying to find what they said. The post teases also teases that Gamescom will feature demos of Forza Horizon 4, Ori, first playable demo of State of Decay 2, and a new mode for Players Unknown Battlegrounds. but their main post was lots of all new Xbox hardware and accessories.
I bet you Fortnite makes Xbox more money than PUBG does.
Oh my goodness, yo! So if you didn't know, even though Fortnite is free to play, you still have to have Xbox Live to play it. Whereas on every other system, you don't need anything. You don't need any. You could get a PS4 and download Fortnite and start playing with that plus. But so basically, in a sense, Xbox is the only place that you have to pay to play Fortnite.
I didn't know that was true.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Crazy shit.
Most people have gold because Xbox Online is like the thing you buy it for. So
yeah,
I guess it's not really that big of a problem, or because I don't see any backlash.
I'm sure no one has, like, I haven't even noticed that. Like,
yeah, because you kind of no one's buying Xbox and not getting it to an extent. So
Xbox, I've not seen an Xbox. I'm gonna say anything about that. So
sure Michael Patcher expects the new Xbox to release before PS5, and at E3, Xbox has already stated about a new console. What's his name? Phil Spencer says the same team that delivered unprecedented performance with the Xbox One X is deep into architecting the new Xbox consoles, where we will once again deliver on our commitment to set the benchmark for console gaming.
That's powerful reading.
I had to, because that's how he read it on stage. He was like, "Yeah, we in the works." What do y'all think about that though? About it releasing before PS5?
Switch out.
Switch is out, but yes, it is coming out before PS5. But it's coming out before PS5 for sure.
You think?
For
Let me
sure.
see what he says. He says we really spoke with Patcher about a number of things. He was of the opinion that though current Xbox One X owners, a system that launched only 1 year ago, might feel a little slighted by the announcement, Microsoft are definitely going to launch their next system before Sony launches the PS5.
That's their fault for buying a console 6 years into a console life.
Yeah.
I mean, he says did that to yourself, homeboy.
I'm sure Microsoft intends to launch first, and I'm equally certain that the new Xbox will be backwards compatible with any One X software.
And will probably be backwards compatible with the 360 too. Because they ported all those games to DirectX.
It's definitely using the same. It's definitely using the same architecture.
They ported all those games to DirectX, whatever. Now all them shits are gonna be. Nigga, we're gonna be playing 360 games for the next 10, 15 years.
You're gonna be playing 360 games as long as Xbox exists. You can honestly guarantee that. Even Xbox original games are bringing them back on. You can probably play Black on every.
You can play you can play most Xbox like our Xbox original games now. Like that service is like really fleshed out now. Like you can play most. Like you can play Halo 2 and shit. Even though I mean you have Master Chief Collection, but.
What do you guys think the reason is that they stress so much on that? They make it such a point to have all these old games available.
Because it literally is the only thing like that. I mean, you can't say Xbox came back, but it really closed the debt. That's the only thing that closed the deficit for them. They didn't come out with games that sold Xboxes. Niggas wanted to play their old games. They was like, oh shit, let me cop an Xbox. And that's how they sold 50 million. However much they've sold, it's 80. That's probably closer to 100 million now. But that's probably the only reason they did it. It's because that's why the Xbox is selling currently, is because of backwards compatibility.
And that's what they like to flex. If Sony, if they get any arguments, that's their one saving grace.
Now they realize they're like, well, now we have backwards compatibility, and now there's more money in the Xbox program. So now we might have games and backwards compatibility. So like they're getting smarter.
Yeah, in a sense, setting themselves up to make a comeback next generation, I guess, and that's why they're so excited to talk about next generation, because they don't got nothing to talk about this generation.
I mean, backwards compatibility honestly is only really good, like really, really good at the start of a generation, because there aren't very many games out for that system, so you could just hold over by playing the old games. So if they have a complete structure of backwards compatibility forever, there's no point in.
And I'm sure those 4 studio acquisitions aren't the only one. They're probably making new studios from scratch at this point.
I don't know. Maybe.
They are.
But I don't know.
They probably are.
Because
they're probably not. They're probably done buying studios, but they're definitely making them. Like creating them. They definitely are. There's no way they're not.
I mean, they got money to blow. and that's a lengthy process that would definitely take some money if they want to make a good quality studio. So even if they are, we're not going to.
I'm sure the studios are already made. It's just we don't know about them because they haven't announced their games yet. We'd have no reason to know about them if they don't have a game announced. So maybe next 2 E3s, once they announce new games, we'll hear about new studios that are making the new game.
So on that note, also the Dark Cloud guy from the podcast, because he really gave a lot of insight in that. So they were talking about this whole. They asked him, "Do you think Xbox will release before them?" And he was kind of like, "Just don't get it twisted that just because Xbox has already said some stuff about it, don't make it think that Sony isn't doing anything, obviously." But he was just kind of like saying, the reason why they haven't announced anything new, like why they returned to those 4 games again this year, is because they're holding off on most of their new IPs because they're gonna be revealed and announced to build excitement for the PS5. So like he didn't say too much, but every time they were like, I still think Xbox is releasing first. He goes, I don't know. This guy's from the marketing department, so if anyone would know, he would know. So that's interesting that he says that. And if you think about it, really, Xbox or Sony usually doesn't say much, and then they just drop it all of a sudden. But then I could make the argument that he doesn't know what Xbox is doing because he's not on the Xbox marketing. I mean, but Xbox has already said what they're doing. They didn't say when they're doing it. They just know they're saying, hey, we're doing it, and it's coming soon. They didn't say when it's happening. Neither did Sony say where it's happening. We have literally no idea.
Sony also has no reason to pull the trigger.
Exactly. That too.
So, I mean, I see Xbox coming in first. They might even come in the same month, just weeks apart again.
Yeah, I think if anything, it's not going to be no big difference. That's what I'm thinking. It's
not going to be a PS3, Xbox 360 difference. Maybe it might be. That was a whole year, though.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was. That's crazy. I mean, that's the exact reason why the PS3 got fucked, because it was a whole year late, and then it was $500. It was $600.
$500 or $600. It was more money than the $400.
It was like, nah, we're good, and then everyone caught the Xbox. And that's how that happened. Well, I caught the Xbox, honestly.
I caught the Xbox before PS3 even existed, or it was even out.
Exactly.
And I waited. I mean, because I got a 60 gigabyte PS3.
I have the 120 or whatever, the fat one, the $600 one, came with Uncharted.
That's
how I got into the series. That was later.
Yeah, that was
later. It was a bundle.
Freaking the 60 gigabyte. That was a freaking diamond in the rough.
And we like knew about Halo 3 before the PS3 was even out. So niggas was like, "Oh yeah, we on that."
Yeah,
And Gears of War was coming out also when the PS3 was coming out. I'm pretty sure.
We were like, "Yeah, we're on that shit. Let's get it." So that's how that happened.
What do y'all think Sony needs to do next generation to stay up top?
They just got. I don't even know. Just do the same things everyone else does, but like have better games. It's kind of really it. They got to have some sort of equivalent to Games Pass, which they do with PlayStation Now. They have to have some sort of backwards compatibility for sure. And I think their game lineup is just better right now than Xbox is, from what we know. That I think that could carry them over. I don't think they necessarily have to reinvent the wheel. I think they just have to be as good as Xbox.
No more remakes, remasters. That's never going away, Mike. Never. They're always going to remake stuff. Always going to remaster stuff. Why wouldn't they? You know how many people are excited about Resident Evil 2 remake?
I'm super excited for the Spyro one that's coming out soon.
That's what I'm saying. Why would they not?
I'll cop the Spyro on Switch.
Let's go ahead and talk about some games.
But doesn't it come out first on PS4?
I mean, it might be, but I'm not a Spyro fan like I was a Crash fan, so I will wait.
I mean,
I'm on the opposite. I was more interested.
I play PS4 like more than I play my Switch. So.
Yeah, I do too, but that's
on and off for me.
I don't buy games on how much I play the console. I buy games on how perfect would the game be.
Where it would fit the best. Facts.
Spyro would be fire.
Yeah, but for me, Spyro started on PlayStation. I'm just giving it its
You
respect.
just gotta give it its respect.
That's exactly why I'm getting on Switch because I didn't have the respect for it when I was a kid. So like, under the shit. I cut that shit a bitch on Switch.
So
I'll never play a Crash Bandicoot game that's not on the if I play with the original 3, I can't play that on the Switch or Xbox. You got me lost. It has to be on a PlayStation.
I think Noel got it on Switch and he said it was good.
I mean, I'm sure it's the same exact game. Like, I'm sure it's not like it is Crash Bandicoot 1 through 3, but I'm gonna play it on PlayStation before I play it on any other console.
But yeah, this end of the year has way too many games. So what are y'all talking?
Does it though?
I mean, here, let me
Spider-Man, Red Dead.
Spider-Man.
Dude, that's just two. I mean, I guess
Red Dead getting delayed, dog.
No chance Red Dead's getting dead.
Yeah,
Doesn't have an actual hard date.
No, it doesn't right now.
I thought it was
Spider-Man,
October something. I thought it was like October 27th or something like that.
I'm not as big as a Red Dead fan as everyone else, so
definitely you can miss me on that. I'm good off that.
So
Red Dead Redemption
on sale.
Yeah, October 26th is when Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out. And Red Dead Redemption is the best Rockstar game that's ever been made, so I was going to throw that out there.
I'm cool. I'll cop on sale. So we have Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? Like,
so I mean, I don't know what you guys are looking at. I'm looking at the whole spectrum. I'm looking at anime games as well.
No, I'm not.
I'm thinking Black Clover is an auto cop.
That's the only one that matters.
Yeah.
How are y'all actually
because you didn't play it. You didn't play
the game might be fire, but I don't like Black Clover anyway, so I'm not cop.
Are you a fraud for that? It's like
how? Because I don't like it.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real with the anime games. Like as of right now,
yeah.
We know they all some mid,
big mid.
Like we get that. But
anime games can be so fire. It's not even like it's like anime games can be like the most fire. But if I don't like the anime, I'm not copying it. Why the fuck would I copy it?
That's I'm at the same thing. Like I don't like Black Clover. I'm not gonna buy the Black Clover game. It's not happening.
I'm gonna say from based off what I've read about E3, out of all the ones people liked, My Hero seems like the best one. It looks weird, but like I heard it play really good.
That's what Donnie said.
It could be a Storm replacement, like for the meantime.
It don't look that good, but it was
it don't look good though.
I got some games.
Yeah, it kind of doesn't look that great.
We can talk about.
I mean, I also
Mega Man 11.
Mega Man 11. Hold up, wait. The collection though. It's gonna have X6. I think it is 6. It has actual in it. I need it, bro.
X6 is garbage. Why do you want to play that game?
Because I didn't know. For the longest time I picked it up for a rental and Blockbuster. I didn't know what I was picking up, and this dog had actual in it. I'm like, this nigga is a dog with his 2 pistols, and I've never known which one it was, and I finally figured out like a couple weeks ago. I need it. I need to play it again.
Cameron, you're going to be so incredibly disappointed because that game is actually hot buns. Like
I enjoyed it.
No, Jammer. Let me tell you right now, like you're having some rose tinted goggles on right now for that game because that game is actually bad. Like that game is trash. You'll find out in 3 days. That's when it comes. No, actually, that's the first one.
Is it that? Yeah, because it's 2. That's in the second one. I mean, yeah, we'll see. Because so there's that. What else were you gonna say?
Soul Calibur 6.
Fighting games, they just not hitting for me recently. I think I'm gonna have to pass.
We got Fallout 76. Who cares?
Man, I gotta get Soul Calibur. Shinobi Striker is some hot trash. So like,
Shinobi Strikers ain't even a fall game. It's like
no, yeah, this is August, bro.
And what season is August?
I guess you're right.
We got Smash coming out.
It's like that. What is?
Oh yeah, all right. So we have 2.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Pokemon.
We have 3. We got
Pokemon. Let's go.
Yeah, that's 3. Spider-Man.
Dragon Quest 11.
I'm good.
We got Darksiders 3.
Oh my god!
Ain't nobody getting a World Ends With You.
I've played that game 7 times. No.
Oh, okay, yeah, you good.
Super Mario.
Wait, what is that game?
The World Ends With You.
I heard. I forget what it is now.
It's a Square Enix game.
It's a Square Enix game. It was like
I actually might cop just because it's on Switch, but
yeah. I don't know really what else is coming out.
Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate.
Oh yeah, I'm buying that.
Oh yeah.
So 4.
Smash.
But these are all spread out though.
Are you getting the Xenoblade? No, they're not, bro.
What?
Generation Ultimate is end of August. My Hero is October 26th.
I'm not. I'm saying for the ones I'm copying.
Okay.
I already have paid off Generations, so
Generations. Okay.
That's not even an impact on my wallet anymore.
Yeah, we got Paw Patrol on a roll. What? Oh, there's Tomb Raider. I'm looking at a list.
Tomb Raider will be copped on a Steam sale in 2 years.
2 years.
That's great. We got.
I was saying Spyro's coming out. Spyro,
yeah.
Yeah, and then Yakuza 0 and 2 are coming out around the same time.
I have those games.
Okay.
Yakuza 3. We got that too.
I'm not buying. I mean, I can buy it on sale like I bought Yakuza 0. You're just naming on sale cops, so I'm not really.
Xenoblade DLC, you getting that?
I already had the season pass.
Oh, all right.
What about Battlefield 5?
No.
I don't think so.
Black Ops.
No.
Oh, for real? You're not gonna make me buy 3 this time, huh?
No. I'm not trying to play Black Ops Battle Royale, bro. I'm good.
I just want to see.
If my homie cops it, I'll play it, but I'm sure it's not gonna be.
If they make the Battle Royale mode free, then I'll.
They won't. There's no.
Definitely, yeah. Come on now. What?
That'd be such a good business decision, though.
Yeah, definitely.
It would, but it's Activision. It's not
they don't have good businesses and ideas in that office.
That's true. Look how they did Destiny, treating that game dirty.
Destiny 2
Yeah, you heard
DLC.
the rumor that Bungie's trying to buy out of that contract?
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, they're trying to buy out, and so they don't have to make Destiny 3, and then someone else would just make Destiny 3.
Dang, bro, that's what you get for making a deal with the devil.
It was like, yo, chill. We're like, this is not.
Just make your last game, bro.
I'm interested.
I feel like they're just gonna do Destiny 3, and then it's gonna be a wrap.
Yeah, you're all the ones that put yourself in that thing. Go back to make Halo.
They definitely not doing that.
Let's not lie. Like Forsaken ain't about a hit.
I ain't gonna lie, I only care about.
I actually, with every day that passes, I actually care less about Destiny.
I'm gonna be real, me too, a little bit, because there's gonna be so many other things to play at that time.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I'm still just mind-boggling. No one cares about Dragon Quest 11. It hurts my soul.
I just don't have time to put 100 hours in a game.
True, I guess you're right. I would rather do that than buy all these other stuff, though.
I'm getting Tomb Raider.
I know you will not finish Dragon Quest 11, so
I don't know.
Doc, you haven't.
No, we know.
5.
I'm at the very end, so it's
Persona 5 came out last year,
and I was in school at the time. That's why it was so hard to play.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Chief. I ain't trying to play nothing until Kingdom Hearts 3. That's RPG.
Exactly. I do not want to play another 100-hour game.
I beat Cerberus last night. I beat Cerberus. Yeah, one. That was like I didn't feel like grinding, but I just said screw it. I'm gonna grind last night, so I finally beat. So I feel comfortable. I feel like I can progress more smoothly now. So we're gonna get through that.
Yeah. This thing had a grind for Cerberus, bro.
I don't understand though.
I saw this man struggling. We was like, "Yo, help this man out." I was about to comment in your stream, like, "Hey, just share play it to me."
Because would you have beat it without even grinding?
I can do that level
Cerberus?
1, dog.
Like Cerberus, I did the level 1 trophy on PS3.
Damn.
But all you have to do for every Kingdom Hearts boss is hit, run away, hit.
That's what I was doing, but then it was like I got hit twice and I was dying.
And then you don't have the spell yet, but when you get the certain spell, and it's just a wrap.
Bro, this man wasn't locking on at all, dog. He was just in the air, B.
I play the game, and then I don't play it for another 5 months, and I pick it back up, and I'm so confused on what's going on again. I was messing up my controls.
Congratulations, you're now like 3% of the way through the entire.
That's not even the hardest boss.
I know that. I knew it wasn't hard. It's just that I would get hit twice, and then
that game you can beat that game in like 30 hours too. Like you can beat that game as fast as you can beat.
All right, then so that's what I'm saying. Now that I did that, I'm gonna be straight.
Did you even beat Nier?
No, hell no.
Oh my god, dude, this nigga talk about copying Dragon Quest, bro.
Because it's like the Nier.
80 hours.
I liked it, but it didn't grab me in. It didn't make me really want to keep playing it. That was the issue.
That game's fucking fire, especially the ending too. So
I'm almost done with freaking A though, because it's so
You're
short.
on Route A?
Yeah,
dude, Route A is like 5 hours.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
You know what also slowed me down was I kept trying to do it in hard mode. I was trying to do
dog, Route A, you could do it like you could sit down one Saturday and finish Route A.
Yeah, I've only played it while streaming. And so it's been like 2-hour streams. And I think I've had like 2. So
basically what you're saying is
I'm like an hour away. And yeah, I barely played it. Again, and then Persona 5 was taking up my time.
And you're about to drop 60 on Dragon Quest.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, have you ever played a Dragon Quest game?
I've played one back in the day, and then I played the spin-off stuff as of recently, but that's why I want to play a standard one.
This nigga is about to cop the hardest JRPG to get into.
You gonna get 40 hours in, and you're gonna not play.
No, the game doesn't start. The game doesn't start till at least 30 hours. I don't know.
Still
like those games are slow.
I'm telling you, when this game comes out, I'm gonna have my own place. I'm gonna be settled. All I'm gonna do is just go into it.
You're gonna get home from work and be like, I'll just play Fortnite.
He's gonna turn the PS4 and he's gonna just hit a menu music. He's gonna wake up and be like,
he's gonna look at the Dragon Quest 11 icon and then click on Fortnite.
That's how I do for God of War for near every day.
God of War yet?
I guess
beat that game.
You haven't finished God of War?
Fuck no.
How do you run
my
this
god!
podcast?
Stop! Why do you buy video games?
Because I told you, I come home and I look at Fortnite and I'm like, dog, that is so easy to just pick up and play right now. So I just play
delete it off of your.
God, this nigga runs a PlayStation podcast where we talk about video games and doesn't play video games. This is crazy.
I just play Fortnite.
This is crazy, yo.
Anyways, I guess that's everything that's coming out. I can't wait for Smash. Finally,
That'll be fun.
I really haven't played this. I don't count my 3DS experience as a Smash.
See, from like November to like January, gonna be lit for me. It's like World with You. I'm beating that shit. I love that game a lot. Probably my 4th time playing it. Then December Smash. I could play that all the way till Resident
December.
Evil.
I'm playing all the way. Resident Evil. I'm sorry, is gonna get copped on a sale because there's no way. There's no way. I would have to speed run it to beat it before Kingdom Hearts comes out.
And then that's another thing. Yeah, beginning of 2019 is also going to be packed.
I don't care. I'm buying one game and one game only.
And you
do not tweet me. Do not text me. Do not call me. Don't hit me up for no reason. I will not
do the podcast. That shit gonna be 2 people. We gone. I'm gone too. I'm with this.
Dog, I'm changing when the week or like 2 weeks before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. I'm changing my Twitter password to a random string of numbers and letters, and I'm forgetting it because I don't want anyone to know. I'm not tweeting. Don't find me because I don't want to be found, bro.
Oh my!
Make sure to text you some.
Don't text me.
Some spoilers.
Do not text. Literally, like I have to go MIA because niggas gonna be trying to spoil.
Look, I'm telling everyone, if you are not my mother, do not hit me up.
Oh. Goodness.
It's a wrap. Bye, dude. January. Bye, dude. Nice.
How long are Kingdom Hearts games? Like, how long is the longest one?
40 hours.
So you think this one's gonna be
if you just run through it? But I like to do a lot of the other shit, so I usually takes me 60 to 70.
So you think 3 is gonna be around that?
Absolutely.
I think
So. And y'all gonna be no life in it, so that's like you could probably do that in 2 weeks.
No, I will not. I'm not. At least a month, I will be off Twitter.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to beat it, then play that shit on critical mode.
Like you will not see me until the February of the 28th, or there's not even a February. Like y'all are not even gonna see me until March then.
Is that when Anthem comes out? March?
I don't know what comes out after that.
I don't care about Iron Man PS4.
I care.
I deadass might just sell my PS4 after Kingdom Hearts 3.
You're crazy.
For what reason?
Like I beat Kingdom Hearts 3. All right, I got my Switch.
What happens when DLC comes out and you don't got a PS4?
All right, I'll wait for the DLC to drop, and then
I was thinking the same way. I was like, I can sell that shit.
Once I beat the DLC, goodbye, PlayStation. It's a wrap. Because all after that point, I played what I've literally waited my entire life for. I just need my Switch. I'm good, bro. I'm good.
There's no chance you're selling your PS4.
Obviously, there's no chance, but
my man gassing it up as if he's actually about to do
That's what I'm
something.
saying.
I can speak them hearts. He ain't about to do nothing.
I'm not about to sell it, but this bitch will not be turned on.
That's such a lie, too.
Yeah. What games? What games am I gonna cop in 2018? In 2019?
You just said I'm better.
Look.
Sekiro Shadows Die Twice.
Sekiro, I'm copying on PC. You're dumb.
All right.
Look,
I mean, hey,
I will be turning my PS4 off until Last of Us 2, and then I'm turning it off again.
Oh my god. All right then. All right. Shoo.
Let's be real though. Like now I'm thinking about it because he said I got a Switch. Nigga, all we need is Smash, man. like literally, you can survive off of that shit.
I don't really think it's a game, bro. Like this shit, bitch, will not be turned on until The Last of Us 2, whenever that shit comes out.
What about Death Stranding? What if that comes out before?
No.
I'm gonna change my whole Twitter.
I'm mad at Kojima. No, I'm mad at Kojima. No.
How can you be mad at Kojima?
Yeah, why are you mad?
You want to know why I'm mad at Kojima? Because niggas playing us, bro. Have you seen the last 3 Death Stranding trailers?
That nigga Kanye West the gaming, bro. Like,
this next trailer though.
I thought that like that. Yeah, the next one has no excuses.
No,
it has to have
let me
stuff.
tell you right now, Eric.
His last 2 games weren't even good.
What about Dreams?
They weren't his games.
No, I don't care that much. I don't care
That
about
much?
Dreams.
Yeah, so Sam, I'm interested in it, bro. Yo, they got as one aspect of it, they got a digital audio workstation in that game. You know what people? Oh my god. Yeah, that's an auto.
Kojima's last 2 games aren't even good. 5 isn't even his fault.
They weren't his games.
But 4, nah.
Hey, nothing wrong with 4, man.
That game is butt cheap.
That's
the worst MGS. No, that's the worst MGS game.
That's not even true.
Wait, 4?
4 out of all the mainline MGS games. What's worse than 4?
They got 2.
5 didn't.
Yo.
They got 2.
You said 2? Did you just say
personally
2?
my least favorite?
2 is not worse than 4, bro.
Personally, my least favorite.
But wait, you're saying 5 is better than 4?
Yes, because the first act of 5 is better than 4.
Okay. Did you ever beat 5?
Yes.
Okay.
I've beaten every Kojima game.
Have we hit everything on the docket? Are we just?
I have one last thing. That's why we're just kind of going.
All right, what is it?
All I was gonna say, look, Birdie said, did he say 2? All I had to say was, as of right now, shoot, huh?
He was fine, but
yeah. The last thing I was gonna say is Shu. After E3, they're talking about what other conferences they have. Sony has up, and he says we can't say anything right now. We can't really talk about anything right now. It was weird. He gave me this vibe of like, oh, we're not sure yet, but the only thing we are sure of is Tokyo Game Show. So basically, you know, they seem to have 3 each year: E3, PSX, and then one other one this year instead of PGS.
Tokyo Game Show?
December. What? September. Yeah, so that's going to be their.
That's probably when we're getting the next Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, so that's the next thing, and then for Xbox they have Gamescom. That's probably their next thing. So that's
What happened to Paris Games Week? Yo,
I mean that was just a one-time thing.
Paris Games Week had like one year, and then it was like
yeah.
No, that's just when Sony came through that one time.
Yeah, last year.
What was I about to say?
I think
so. Is there a PSX this year?
So that was weird. It was weird because they asked him like, yo, he's like, I don't know. It's weird, but there has to be. There's no way there's not going to be. I guess it doesn't have to be. But the way he was talking was like, we're not sure yet. Or it was either that or we just can't say anything. We haven't, we're not ready to talk about it yet. Because if you notice now, the last few years, they like to explain what's going to be shown. Last PSX, I think they kind of were saying that. And the way they did for E3 this year, they told us what was going to happen. So I think they just like to get everything figured out, what they were going to do, and then say it. So I don't know, but I'd be surprised if they didn't have it. It would be very weird because they don't have to do a whole lot for it, bro. Like it's your own event. Do what you want, But I'm expecting Japan Studio to show something because these dudes just poop out these AA. Freaking the Tomorrow Children. That game didn't even last a year. Or if I think it was a year.
What the fuck is that?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It was some Japan Studio title. It's already discontinued. It's already over. Like the game's already shut down. It was an online only game.
What was it called?
The Tomorrow Children.
I've never heard of that game in my life.
That was a really bad game. I think it was.
It was an interesting concept.
On GameSpot. It was that game where like everyone was like those weird dolls. And you're like in this open like
area. It was like a community. You all worked together to build things. I don't know the specifics, but it was like an online. You all were building stuff, contributing. The concept was cool, but that shit just was. I don't know how you can make a game.
The game itself wasn't
last. Yeah. I don't know how you can make a game that doesn't even last a year. That is some shit.
What was that game that had 0 people playing on it at that one time? Lawbreakers.
Yeah, that's Cliff's.
RIP that game.
Cliff, and then they're shutting down. They tried to make that game. They tried to make another battle royale game. That game didn't even last a month or so. It was like 2 months.
Royale.
No,
were they Realm Royale?
No, Realm Royale was good.
That's a good one.
Realm Royale is actually being played.
Yeah.
No, yeah, they're the
It was Radical Heights.
Yeah, Radical Heights. Look, Birdie said he played Tomorrow Children for an hour and he thought it was on acid. That's what I'm saying. Like the game was crazy, but. As it is, every studio has something. But Japan Studios never known for anything too big. But I've just been noticing, like Vita, they produced all the big games on Vita was from them. Vita More, Soul Sacrifice, Gravity Rush, and ever since then they've just not done anything. So I'm expecting something, but I could be wrong. But that's all I got. I don't know if y'all have anything else. No, because y'all don't do anything.
Y'all playing any games right now?
So
I'm finishing my Master Mode Breath of the Wild playthrough.
You know me, I got shit to finish. So
well, right now, Pause Tag, and truth be known, I never played The Last of Us all the way through. So I'm playing that.
I'm playing Twilight Princess, so that's what I'm playing.
Oh yeah, you guys are playing. You and
me and Kyle, yeah, we're playing Twilight Princess.
I have my focus on Persona 5. I will be finishing that soon.
It's not Wind Waker, but it's a game.
We already played Wind Waker together, so
fire. All right, then understandable.
I think
we tried Skyward Sword once, and then we made it to Ancients of Eternal Style.
Huh? No, I mean, because I'm still thinking. Because I want Persona 5, and after I beat that, that's whenever I need to start. Fortnite. That's the issue. So that's why I need to tackle some of my single player games.
Delete Fortnite.
I might have to.
Persona 5, and then just stream.
No. Persona 5, I'll finish it. I'm not worried about that at all. I'm taking my jolly old time because I honestly don't want the game to end. I love it that much. So I don't care when I finish that. Whenever I finish it, I'll finish it. Everything else is where I have an issue picking up because it'll be like God of War or Fortnite. So, but I'm gonna beat them.
It's all right. The end of the God of War sucks.
Dude, that shit was funny. I texted you. Yo, remember when I texted you? I was like, this game is cheeks. No, it's not cheeks. Obviously,
the game is amazing up to I think the ending is so terrible.
It's like
it's the biggest sequel bait I've ever seen in my life.
I saw the ending. I saw the ending. I was like, these niggas.
They literally dropped the bomb and that's it. They dropped the bomb and walked away. There's nothing left in the game. I'm like, you guys are really serious about this right now.
I've never actually played a God of War game. This is my first one. So, but whenever I start getting into it, I'm like, oh my god, this game is amazing.
It's like God of Goat 3, my nigga.
No, I never was really a God of War person.
You said what? Oh yeah,
God of War 3 intro sequence.
Yeah. When you're on the Titan going up the shit. Dirty.
Yeah, yo, dirty. That was a fire sequence.
Goat game.
Fire sequence. I love when games take place right when the other game ended.
Yeah. That's like what Halo 3 did.
Is that what? Yeah. That's God of War, right?
Yeah, they did that too.
Yeah. Halo 2 ending was so boo-boo, though.
I watched the whole God of War summary for all the 3 because I was like, I need to understand what's going on.
Like 3, there's like 7 games of a story.
Whatever. Because it covered Ascension as well and everything, but. I had to because at the start I was playing it. He just kept referring to stuff. I'm like, yo, what are y'all talking about? So I had to watch that whole shit.
You don't honestly even need to really know the other.
I was just curious though, because I like the whole Greek. I like the atmosphere of it, so I wanted to know.
I think the Norse mythology, the way they handle this, is much better than they did Greek mythology back then.
I also don't like Greek mythology that much.
Yeah, it's overplayed at this point. Like you learn about it at school, so when you first play God of War, it's
Norse was just like
Norse is not just interesting. Yeah. Anyway, I got to go. So
yeah. All right, that's it. Thank you all for coming out. Yep. Next one. We'll figure it out.
might be here for the first time.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah, my man. I forgot he even part of this podcast.
That's what I'm saying.
He'll be back one day.
He'll be back one day, one of these days. Yeah. So I mean, I don't really want to announce anything yet because I like to have news pile up. So we'll see. But within the next 2-3 weeks, we'll have another one going up. We got to start doing like bets and shit about like some games. So we start putting some money on the line, and each time we come back, we're like, oh, what all that shit. We'll figure it out.
I'm putting money that you're not finishing Dragon Quest 11.
See, this is a start. Let's put money. Let's shake on it right now.
We have to have a time frame. We have to have a time frame.
Like,
I'm not obviously you might finish in 30 years.
Lifetime, yeah. Like,
nah, I mean that's what
you get a year. You get a year. Is a year fair?
When does it come out? No, don't get
out.
Not even a year, bro.
I think August.
He got till
September.
January, dog.
September till January. I could.
Nigga got till Smash come out, bro. Fuck that shit.
What?
Yeah, Smash.
Because once Smash comes out, you will never.
Yeah. All right. I think I could stick to that. I'll take you upon that because I do need to push the finish because I just be having I like the games, but I just be like, yo, but Fortnite is out.
Season 5 of Fortnite, yeah.
And then I gotta do my challenges each week. It's like, come on, am I gonna do my challenges?
Season 6 of Fortnite comes out like right when fucking
Dragon
Quest drops. So
I might not.
Good luck, bro.
That's the only way I'll be able to. No, but I'm up on the skins. If I didn't buy this season's pass, I wouldn't have got the Millie Rock. That's just dead. That can't happen, So, man, I'll be having struggle. Yo, weapons grade. So I know that dude in real life. What's up, bro? We're just about to end though. We was talking about Halo. That man, he does Halo videos.
Sorry.
All
right, Sam, you can leave. But real quick, dude, what are your thoughts on Halo Infinite? Real quick.
Hopefully it's not trash.
That's exactly what he was saying. But yeah. All right. Thank you all for coming out to today's episode. We will see you guys soon. 2-3 weeks. Yeah, I love y'all. And I'm gonna beat Dragon Quest. You heard it here first. All right, I'll see y'all later.
You're not finishing the first.
I bet y'all. I can't wait to prove you fuckers wrong.
I can't wait till you do too, because I know you're not.